Yeah, I'm making another video on Camry 2007 hybrid. I was called to come fix it. The complaint was if you start the car, it runs for a while and shuts down, and there is a certain vibration that it makes on the engine compartment. So I've not scanned the car, I've not started it yet. I just rolled down the glasses. So let me take you inside and see how it does. So now I'm inside the car and I'm about to turn on the ignition. I've not yet press the brake pedal. So let's see. Turned on the ignition. Let's see where the battery level is. And the battery level is it's way low, way low. So I'll try to start the car and let's see what it does. Check hybrid system. It's not starting at all. Well, before I came here, they told me it was starting. So right now, it's not starting at all. And the best we could get is a trouble code. So let me run a scan and see what comes out. I'm about to run a scan on the car. Let me launch my text stream app and run the scan on this car. So on my ignition on to run a scan on the car. So my ignition is on. I'm about to first start my scanning with scanning the engine side. So I'm starting my scanning from the engine compartment, from the engine, that's the powertrain, and check what code I have there. And I have no codes on the powertrain, so let me see what code I have on the hybrid system. So here I come on the hybrid system. Let's see what code I have there. It's loading. Yeah, so these are the codes I have on the hybrid system. I have battery control system and P0A80 replace high battery pack. So let's see the freeze frame to see the condition of the individual cells before it brought up this code. So from the freeze frame data, what I could pull out here now is the blocks. Watch from block 1 till block 17. You can see that they are all almost similar except for block 13. Watch it. From block 1 to block 17 are almost similar, but block 13 is around 14.9, which is low. That is the freeze frame data. So I'm going to do a live data stream. You can see the 12-volt battery was at, that's the B plus, was at 13.6. Let me show you, it's here. So 13.8 volts. This is the data. This was the condition of the battery before the code, before it registered the code. So you can see the battery percentage was, battery charge was around 25%. So let's see the live data stream to see if block 13 is also low compared to the rest of them, and we'll know if we'll know that is where our problem lies. So let's see data list here. Data list. So now this is the live data stream, and what I'm seeing here, the coolant temperature is at 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Engine still quite cold. We have to clear warm up. We have 2 codes there, which was the initial code that we saw, and the battery, the 12-volt battery is fairly okay at 12 volts, at 12.7 volts. It's okay. It's fairly okay. So the battery state of charge is not here. Let me show you guys. Let me go left again, and the battery state of charge is 0%. That's 0%. That's down. So now let's see the block voltage. Let's see block 13. Watch it. We have block 1 to 14 at 15, 15, 15, 15. Then what block 13? Block 13 is at 8.6. Let me take off my cursor so you see it properly. You can see block 13 is at 8.6. So I think our problem is on block 13. Probably one bad cell, one dead cell, one dead cell. So let's see. And dead cell and rebalancing, you can see block 17, block 16, 15, 16, 17 were also all balanced out. Yeah. So that's what we'll see from the diagnosis trouble code. That's what we'll see from the diagnosis trouble code. And the live data stream now is giving me a confirmation that we have dead cells here. Definitely dead cells. Definitely dead cells. So we'll start disassembling and see what we can go along with. 13 is 8 points. That's our problem. Is that right then? I'll open up the battery pack and we'll see for ourselves live what condition it is. Yeah, so I'm about to go to take out the battery pack, so I'll just wind up all the glasses because I'll take out the battery head for a while and turn off the ignition switch, take this key fob far away from the car, take out the negative terminal. So I'll take out the negative terminal. That's the next step. I'll be taking out this one 10 millimeter bolt to loosen this nut here to take out the negative terminal, after which I'll take out this guy here, the service plug. Yeah, service plug. Basically, this is what I need for the job. Socket extension, 8mm socket pipe, 10mm pipe, 2mm pipe, 12 sockets, and a magnetic picker, just in case I would something drops and I'll be able to, and I want to pick it. So, and my linesman glove, which I would rarely use. So that's basically what I need to start the job. So let me start with the 10mm pipe to take out the battery and negative. And as you can remember, I had taken away my key fob far away from my car. So this is it. Taking negative terminal out. So taking negative terminal out, taking out the service plug. So I've taken out the service plug. I'll keep it far away from this car so that another person won't hold it and insert it when I'm away. So I'll wait for like 10 to 15 minutes to make sure the capacitors inside loses charges before I even start disassembling the car. So far I'll just wait for like 10 to 15 minutes before I commence job. So I'm about to commence the repair. 15 minutes has elapsed. So I'll be taking down all these trims, everything in the car, all this. I'll start with this rug, this floor mat here. Take out this trim and these other trims here. I'll take them all out. You understand me? When I take them all out, we'll progress. There's no point taking out the battery if you've taken out the negative terminal and you've taken out the service plug grip and waited for 15 minutes. You can proceed with your repair. You can proceed with taking out all these panels here. So I've taken out all the trims now. This is everything. So the sequence to which I want to start disassembling this battery is, I would first of all take out this air duct here. After taking out this air duct, I'll lose this 12mm nut 1 and 2. After taking them out, I'll lose this 10 here, of which it has another one over there. But I like finishing here before going over there to start the disassembly, because there is quite some job to be done there. So I'll first loosen this 10mm. I've taken out this rubber here. Loosen 10mm. Take out the 12s. After taking out this 12 nuts, there is no point losing this one. We'll lose it on the ground. We'll lose this 2. Then the battery should be able to come down after taking out the fan. So I'll come over here. This is where I come over now. So what I'm going to do here is quite a lot. I'll first of all take out this 10mm on the fan. Take out the fan wire Then the wires here, I'll take them all out. Take out this clip here, take it out so this plastic will go off. When those ones are out, then I'll come along to lose this place. But before losing this place, I would use the service plug grip to take out this security clip. Come in, let me show you guys how I will do that. So here is my service plug grip. I'll just insert it here. I will try to hold this one in place while I simultaneously turn this one. And see if I can do it with one hand and hold the camera. Yeah, I can't do it with one hand. I'll just open it, but you get the picture. This face here is what I'll use to take out this guy. So I've taken it out. So taking it out, I'll proceed with other loosening. So you don't need to lose every knot that you see here. There are just basic knots that you have to use. Yeah, so I've taken out the fan. This is the fan blower. You can see inside here usually has dust, but this one is fairly clean, doesn't have much dust. But if it does have dust, you can clean it with your brush. You understand me? So now another thing I want to point out is after taking out the fan, basically what you need to do is loosen these 12 knots, these 12 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are identical with the two that you've loosed behind over there. After doing that, the next thing I want to warn you guys about is orange wires. Anything orange is dangerous. It's carrying around 245 volts to 300 plus volts depending on the condition of the car, of which when I scanned the car, I didn't see any code like there was that's P0A80 that there was current leakage. Since there is no current leakage, I am not afraid. But then after taking out the fan and loosening this nut, you can now start working on this point. At this point you can lose this 10 nuts, this one, and this plate to go out of the way. So I've loosened it out, and you can see this span is out of the way. It's just securing this orange wire. So then you can now take out this plate here to disengage this wire, of which you can just take out the socket here. After taking out the socket, I'll open up this span. We'll take out the remaining wires. This one is actually a positive wire. It's a ground wire for the hybrid system and a positive wire for the 12 volt battery, because it's connected to the DC-DC converter. After you take out this wire, this socket, and these two wires. After taking them out, you can basically just drop down your battery if you have taken out all these nuts. So this is the tricky part. This is where the danger is. I've taken out the span, and now this is the tricky part. This side is a negative for the hybrid system. Now this side is negative for the hybrid system, but the positive for the conventional battery, which is a 12 volt battery. So now I would bring my multimeter and check if there is voltage here before I touch any of these wires, because these wires are the ones carrying the about 240 to 250 volts into the inverter that drives the car. I think it's written somewhere 250 volt DC. I'll use my multimeter now to check the voltage before I proceed to load. So here's my multimeter, and I've set it to 1000 volts DC. As you can see, it's on high voltage. So my probes are also 1000 volts DC. So my hands won't be going beyond this point, so I won't get electrocuted. Positive probe will be here, and negative probe will go to ground, and I shouldn't find any reading. So now this is it. Let me have my multimeter here so you can see. There you go. It's not reading. There you go. It's not reading. It's not reading. So I can have assured confidence that there is no voltage in the system, so I can go ahead and throw a wrench into it and lose whatever I want to lose. Everything is now out of the way. The battery can now come out free. So on the floor is where we have the major work to do. But the battery can be dropped by just one person. You would definitely need an assistant to bring the battery out. Definitely. I'll take out this 12 here. After taking out this 12 here and this one, the battery is just gonna come out free. So from the trunk, the battery is counted from the right to the left. The reason why we need this information is because block 13 has to be on this area. That's counting from the right to left. If you count from here to this side, you get it wrong. So counting from right to left is how you pick out your block 13 that is bad. I've taken down the battery. I want to be making a video of how I disassemble it. You just have to. I have other videos on how I disassemble the battery. So this is just the battery down. I would only make a video of how I measure each battery block to know which one is actually bad. But we count from this point to the other point there. I said I wasn't going to make a video of when I'm opening up the battery, but I have to make this one. I have taken out the contactors, this one. But this is where you have to be careful. This is the battery ECU, the battery smart unit. If it's faulty, the car would also bring up the P0A80 code, but this guy here is what you need to be careful for. This is the sensing wire that senses the block voltage of each of the battery terminals. So you have to be careful when you take it out. You watch each terminal. If there is no corrosion on it, then watch these edges of this wire if no one has chipped or has any form of bridging or leakage. But if you are not careful with this wire and there is bridging or a contact with metal, there could be an explosion or cause for fire or electrocution, because this is directly to each of the battery terminal. So be careful when you're taking it out. You take it out gently and put it aside. Just put it away. Then you take out your ECU here as well. Put it away. Then you take out this DC converter. Put it away. Then you can open up this pack here to see your cells inside. Yeah, I've opened up this pack now, and what I'm seeing here is look at from right to left. This is block 13. It's counted like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. This is block 13, and this is the bad block. As you can see, we have an exploded cell here, exploded module, because the cell is actually inside the module. So this is the exploded module, and this is the bad cell we have, and this one adjacent to it must have also suffered the drainage, the overheat that this one suffered. And this explosion can be caused by an overheating battery. Probably the fan stopped working or something. But we'll disassemble it, take out this block here, we'll replace it with another one and see what goes on, what happens then. But for now, this is what's bad. But I will measure each block voltage for you to see what we have here. We shouldn't be having anything less than 7.2 here. So I'm about measuring the block voltage. As you can see, this one gives me 7.7, 7.7, 7.7, 7.7. Not to waste our time, let me just go straight down to the bad block. This one is adjacent to it, 7.7. But watch here, gives me 1.5. This is the bad cell, but the one adjacent to it is fluctuating. You can see it's really not so strong. See me 2.9. So we are changing these two cells here. I believe if we change it 2 cells here, the car is going to work fine. This is the block 13 that we're talking about. It had an exploded cell. That's the problem. So we'll disassemble it, rebuild it, and there's a way I'm going to arrange the cells so that they'll be balanced, so it will last longer, because they shouldn't be 0.2 volts above each other, different from each other. Thank you. There's something I want to show you guys. This is a corrosion. The terminal has been corroded, and it will cause resistance in the flow of current. So I'm going to take out all these bus bars on these terminals and I would use baking soda, vinegar, and salt. I'll soak them inside to take out this corrosion to make it good as new. You understand me? That's what I'm going to be doing. And I would replace the bad block. These two here will be replaced. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'll take them out. And when taking them out, please be careful not to let any of these two terminals breach together, because it could cause an explosion. To clean the boat, we'll need apple cider vinegar, salt, and baking soda. That's what we use to clean this nut. So that's what I'm doing. That's the vinegar. That's the salt I'm applying. So as for the baking soda, I'm going to use it to be cleaned up afterwards. Just gonna mix it up. So it's time to start taking out the batteries. So one after the other. This is what you need to be careful for. These are the battery temperature sensors. When taking them out, you need to be careful for them. Start taking them out one by one. And when you are replacing the battery, you make sure that you position each battery temperature sensor at the position where it should be. So taking out this one, be careful. They used to cut. So be careful so you don't cut them. Take this one out. This one's out. Take them one by one out until I get to where I'm going to. There you go. As you can see, there you go. This is what I'm replacing. Replacing this one and this one next to it. It also has a temperature sensor on it. Placing both of these batteries. That's what I'm placing. If I place them back inside, then I could assemble it, and I believe it will work fine. And another thing is, make sure that the cell that you are replacing, they are as close in voltage as these ones are. If I replace them, if you're replacing a 7-point module into the pack, make sure that a 7-point module is what you're putting back. For the bus bars, I've waited for a while, and this is what it looks like. So I'll bring them out. They are not totally clean, but they're fairly clean enough. So I'll use my baking soda to clean them up totally. I'll show you. That's what I'll do with it. You can see it's cleaning up already. The advantage of cleaning it this way is it will make it it will clean it up totally and still help the bus bar to still retain their manufacturer specified resistance. It won't like chop off any part of it. So here's it. It's taking too long. This is what it looks like now. It's almost totally cleaned up. I could just use my baking soda to clean it up some more. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of them. So I'm going to be doing for the rest of them. Just clean it up, and I've used this rag here to rag it up a little bit. This is what it looks like now. It's as good as new. It's as good as new. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of them. I'll show you guys. So this is how they look like now. They're as good as new. These are the ones. As good as new. So baking soda, salt, vinegar. Yeah, so I'm still working. So I'm using the car headlamp. I'm still working. I'm not yet done. Just still assembling the battery pack now. I've gotten my replacement battery. Hopefully I'll be able to be done with the car tonight. Hopefully. Yeah, so I'm done reassembling the cells, and these two cells have been replaced. Number 13 has been replaced, but I didn't just slot it in. There is a way that I set them to make them balanced out. So I'll reassemble it and try to put it in the car and show you guys what I did afterwards. It's late already, but I hope to be done with it in less than an hour. Yeah, so to avoid future corrosion, I'll be applying oil to the terminals. Be applying oil to the terminals just to avoid future corrosion. Just be applying it little by little like this. Terminals. So corrosion would occur again. So that's just basically what I'll be doing for all the terminals. I'll do it down to the last terminal, then I'll cover it with the lid here. Then I'll assemble it on the reverse order, disassemble it, and put it back in the car. Yeah, I'm done assembling, but put it in the car now. Yeah, working late, but I've assembled it all, just remaining the panels and negative terminal. So I'll put it in and scan the car before I finally start it up. That's what we're gonna do right now, and I believe we have a positive result after this. So I'm working late at night, but I just finished assembling the car. Yeah, now I'm about to scan it, so I'll turn on the ignition and let's watch what the battery voltage is saying. It's quite full, so let's see what the information on the computer screen will give to us even before we turn on the car. We have not turned the car on at all, like started it since I've assembled the car. So I'm logging into the hybrid control system. So as you can see, there is no code anymore. No code. So let's see data list and watch what we got there. So here's the data list. Let's go on to you can watch here the battery. Yeah, my alarm. Oh damn. So here I am. You can watch block 13 that was faulty. It's no longer faulty. It's now at 15. And the rest of it 15. Let me go then. Up there, you can see every of the block voltage are now at 15, 15, 15, and all the resistance are even equal. 15 from 17, 15, block 17, 16, and 15 are all 15 point, and you can see from 14 down to block 1 are all on 15. That's how balanced out they are. That's how balanced. You can see here the difference in voltage is not up to 0.4, 0.3. You can see. So now battery state of charge. Let me see if I can get that here. Okay, that should be here. The battery state of charge is no longer at 0%. As you can see, it's at 59%. So I can go ahead and turn on the car. Let's see what we get. So I'm starting the car now. Pressing brake pedal. I'm starting it. As you can see, the red light is on, and the engine will still turn on, and you can watch it. The engine has turned on, and there is no check engine light, no check hybrid system, nothing. So I'm going to leave it on for a while. As you can see, the battery is quite full. The display, there's no light. The light is the brake, that's the brake light, and it's off. That other light there is my trunk that is open. So I believe it's a fix now. it's a fix. I'm gonna show you guys the behavior. You can see this live data stream. I can see that the battery block voltages are doing quite alright. You can see doing quite alright, and the engine will soon shut down now. That's a fix. That was a successful fix. So I'm gonna assemble my trunk fully and go for a test drive. Yeah, I'm done repairing the car. It's late, but the car is good now. That started. Yeah, come back. Yep, that's the engine.
Don't take time to start.
Oh, to start. He doesn't understand the hybrid system. He's expecting the engine to turn on. Yeah. So we are going for a test drive now. After some moments, the engine will shut down and to switch to hybrid system. Yeah, it's about to switch. It's about to switch. Yeah, it has switched to hybrid. It has switched to hybrid. So if it needs more power, it will switch the engine back on. It's a fix. It's a fix. Yeah, you can switch back to the engine. Shut down again.